Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to change the header on a standard Vortex site builder setup. When you first install Vortex site builder and maybe you activate the foundation base site wizard installer, and you'll end up with this, which is a great place to start working from. So I'm working on a site called globalunschooler.com. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change, of course, the entire look of the site, but we're going to start with the header. I'm going to remove the featured text headline and the sub-headline. Going to remove this top theme banner. I can do a number of things with that. I could change it, add icons and so forth, but for this particular site I'm going to remove it completely and remove the call to action arrow on the right hand side. So to do that, we go into the back end, to the control panel. And the first thing I'll do is, I'm in the header panel of the control panel, and I'm going to use, we'll check that box, use a image logo instead of the text header. And we have to make sure it's set to 660 wide and no wider, otherwise it will just cut off whatever we've done that's wider than 660. You'll see what I mean in a minute. It does float to the left to allow for that right hand header widget where the call to action arrow goes. And I'm going to just browse here. I've already got my header ready here. 660 wide, that's the one I want, thanks very much. That will appear after I've saved. The little thumbnail will appear. And as I said, I want to disable the top thin banner, and I want to disable the top arrow, so we'll just have none there. I've basically done three things: disabled the top thin banner, the right arrow, and uploaded an image logo for the header. And here we are back on the front end. When I refresh, you'll see all of those actions come to the fore, and the header will show up. Okay, so the top thin banner has disappeared. The right hand call to action arrow is gone. The text is gone. There's no override of the text, and I've just got what I want in there, which is basically the header logo. Okay, and of course that has given a little bit more height to the header area, which is what I want. Before, I think the default height's about 70 pixels, and altogether with the styling for the menu tabs underneath, it's about 100. But this particular graphic is about 160 high, so it's given a little bit more height. Okay, so that looks okay. It's starting to look good, but what I want to do is I want to give a uniform appearance right the way across, as though this is one complete header. Okay, still allowing me later on to put in anything in the header widget if I want to. Now there's a couple of ways that I can do that. The simplest way is, because I'm using a white background here, is just change the background to white. But if I wanted to, I could use a custom image background. I'll just show you how that works and what that looks like. It's real simple to operate. So in the header tab, once again, we go down about halfway. It says header custom background. Okay, not to be confused with the custom logo. We're talking about the background area here rather than the actual logo area. So that's what we're going to change, this blue background area, and we're going to use an image. Okay, so header custom background, there's nothing there at the moment. If there was, we'd see a little thumbnail. But what I'm going to do is just put this one in here. It doesn't really go with this site, but just to show you what that graphic would look like. And I'm going to hit Save Changes and go back, and when I refresh now, this blue background will disappear completely, and we'll have our custom graphic, the marble effect background, in its place. So first of all I went to default white, but you can see there it is, the image background, and you can do a number of things with that image background. Yes, it is possible to have no logo graphic, and it's possible to remove the special effect font text, and you could have a graphic with custom pictures and custom text message as well. That's entirely up to you, but I'm doing it this way for the, just for this ease of the demonstration, and also it's the way that I want to do it. But that's not really what I want to do. That's just showing you what could be done. I could have clouds there, I could have a beach scene, I could have a country landscape, or whatever I wanted to have, I could have in there. But for this particular site, I'm just going to keep it nice and simple and have it white. So I'm just going to go back in there. When I come back down here, you can see there's my graphic now, the thumbnail's shown up. I'm just going to delete that because I don't want it in there. And I just want to make sure that the header background area, at the moment the background top and bottom, which are blended together in a gradient style, blue, dark blue down to light blue, I just want it completely white. So I'll change both the upper and the lower header background gradient to white, and make sure I save and come back again, and we will refresh this page here, and you will see that that all goes completely white, which is exactly the way that I wanted it. Okay, so we've got rid of the little call to action red arrow background box there. We've got rid of the font text here. We've got rid of the top thin banner at the top, and so that's exactly the way that I wanted it to go. I think you can kind of see some of the potential for the different ways that you can get your header set up. There's a very wide scope for you to work with there. You can have banners in the header, you can have videos, you can have pretty much whatever widgets, pretty much whatever you want to have, or you can just have it plain, which is what I'm going to have on this particular homepage. So okay, that's how it's done. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Stay tuned, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you.